Now that he has a little bit of mana as well, he wants to not let him shop, and they might want to try a tower dive here. They're getting very aggressive. If he lands a stun, it could be right now.
Voyboy took the aggro right off the bat, and it looks like he's going to be in a bad situation. Goes double deep on the turret.
Wow. At the Dragon Pit. Aframu gets caught though.
Ooh, Aframu getting hit up very hard, but dominates in a 3v1 right now. Gritting his teeth. He tries to get out of this, and the blue buff goes over to Nien now.
Burst it very quickly. They got to be careful not to get caught. Leona ults though. Saint going in.
Saint is in the middle of the team right now. Link gets out of that entire fight, and they turn it around onto Aframu. Saint goes down at the same time as Nien. Very low. This blue buff, double buff now getting transferred over to Quaz. And it looks like they make their way out with a good 2 for 1. Gonna be the one to go in. They do have Dragon's Descent there. Nien throws himself into the fight. They try to get the hits on. Salt and Battery going to the backside, and it's going to be Link versus Dominate, and he gets obliterated. There's the last hit for the second kill coming in. The first one actually onto Dexter. Double it very low. Gets the Thresh Express out of the fight. The Boomerang. Just a sliver of health. The double kill for Link. There's the passive in the clone. He may be able to come back into the fight. He was wearing a blue. May have worn off by now, but it looks like Curse doesn't want any more either.
How well Curse holds right here.
Talisman of Ascension and On the Hunt can be used to disengage this fight, and it is going to be enough. Actually, only On the Hunt was used there.
And Yen should stop Voyboy from getting through to that point.
Whoa! Saint Vicious doesn't even get a chance to blink. Voyboy uses the Deathfire Grasp. That's huge damage that he wants in this fight. They're going to try to force it onto him. Nien doesn't have any of that rage up, so it's not going to be full stun. They don't have enough to get.
Without the support, they have to concede this. Back away about the Baron, but the threat that Kaz can take it so fast makes Curse check this.
No, you don't want to do that. This cannot happen again. It's not going to be one after the other. That's going to be big damage onto Dexter. He goes down. Nien's in the back line. 4v1 right now as they take down Dominate. Nien's so hurt, but Quas comes in with the burnout on. The Dragon is bringing the damage. Double it to Nien now running for their lives, and there may be the catch here. Whoa, coming from the other side. Link gets a kill for himself, and Cop picks up double. Chronologic Gaming fans getting a little bit of worried about where CLG stands in this game. Nien is going to go down here, but look at the damage he is doing in a 4v1 situation.
He burned a lot. There's a push on the other side. This could cost them the inhibitor. How much can Quas really do against 4?
Gigantic play for the inhibitor turret going down in the bottom lane.
They all need home guard boots. How?
Played out of the Dragon's Descent damage. Link cannot stay for the inhibitor to go down, but that is now open. Dragon's up at 20. They're going to easily grab that up for dinner and make their way back in just a few minutes. Help in the end, Dragon, or Baron rather, is going to be very close to going down.
The plan is for Link to disrupt them from going back. Let's see how long he can last.
Assault Battery. He gets another ult though.
Not long.
Dragon's Descent. The inhibitor's going to go down. Looks like they get what they had. Baron is up in a minute and 30. And right now with the amount of timers, that would be close.
They're trying to pop Banshee's Veil, so Link can go in.
Well, that's going to be a distortion. And Voyboy goes down instantly. Everything that Link had went onto him. Dominate is going to go down in this fight. CLG's in their base, but they're going to have a long time to run coast to coast after this demolish. It's going to be Cop going down as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, and almost a fifth as Quas is just too tanky, but out of the fight.
After that much waiting, the fact that Link could just win it for his team. They don't care about Quas. I don't think they do. That was a sneaky move. They don't care because Voyboy just got obliterated. Link used everything perfectly, and no one was able to stop him from bursting him down. Look at these death timers, 40 seconds all around. They do not have minions, but they're going to try and brute force down these turrets. Let's see how much they can get.
A very long timer. Sometimes you just know. The team actually goes focus on the middle turret. Hopefully they have enough to get through these waves, as well as tank enough. Dexter is pretty big. They may be able to use the shield coming
right here. They have 2 minions in the mid lane. That's why they took that down. That will reduce the turret's armor and MR. They can take these down.
They're going to lock it up. The minions are being huge in that play for what they bring to the turrets. Quas doing what he can. Chronologic Gaming pursuing the win and finally finding it after taking the high and very long road in a 51-minute game versus Curse.